Hey, how's it going, folks? Welcome to Crypto Growth. This is your host Shazib signing in. Can XDC Network reach $3 realistically? This is the question we're going to try and unpack in this video. So make sure to stay tuned and watch till the end. We're going to be coming up with some conclusive remarks. And for those of you who are new to the channel, we primarily discuss about utility coins, so you can get an idea from this chart. So if you're interested in it, the ISO20022 compliant coins as well as other interesting coins, make sure to subscribe the channel and stay tuned for regular videos. So let us begin with the price of XDC network, which is priced at around $0.497 in current time, in real time, with a market cap of almost $700 million and a circulating supply of almost 14 billion, and the total supply of XDC is 38 billion. So we're going to check the market cap, how much, what market cap XDC has to reach in terms of circulating supply and in terms of the total supply for it to reach $3 to $5. And we are not considering the burns, the token locks, and all that aspect of it. So we're going to go up with the total supply purely based on that. But let us check out the XDC allocation first. There are founders, team tokens, 15 billion, ecosystem development, 10 billion, treasury, 2.5 billion, pre-placement, 10 billion. So this is the total total supply of almost 37.5 billion, or I'll be using 38 billion for this in this regards. Anyways, you guys can check this out for yourselves. And there is also the smart contract burns. The XDC smart contract burns might outpace the XDC minted by masternodes in the future. So there are a lot of aspects which we are going to be putting in the side, and we're going to be basically checking the XDC market cap. If it reaches the market cap of Ethereum, we're going to be comparing with Ethereum because that is the inspiration to go. And if XDC wishes to perform like in the future, it has to follow that pattern. So anyways, with current circulating supply for XDC to hit the market cap of Ethereum, it would place it around $14.45. So it is a lot. Let us check the market cap of Shiba Inu, 0.31. No, we want something closer to $3. Yes, if one XDC has to hit $3, it would have to be somewhere in the market cap range of BNB, Binance. It has to even outgrow it to a certain degree for it to hit $3. So we're going to check if that is realistic or not with the current circulating supply. But what we're concerned with is the total supply of XDC network. So let us put in the total supply of XDC. Wait a minute, manually. Let us input manually. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is almost $0.05 at the moment. And yeah, let us check the Ethereum's. Yes, so if one XDC is to hit the market cap of Ethereum, it would be placed around $5.29, but I made the calculations that it has to be 43.5% less than the current market cap of Ethereum, which is around $200 at the moment in real time, almost $200 billion at the moment. So 43 it has to be less than 43% of that, 43.5% of that, which will place it around $3 mark, which gives it a market cap of almost $115 billion to achieve in the future for it to hit $3. For it to hit $5.29, it has to have a market cap of $200 billion, but for it to reach $3, it has to have a market cap around $113 to $115 billion approximately to reach that. So the question is it possible for XDC network to hit those heights? It is easier said than done, but Solana has tried to do that, and other major players have also tried to reach certain milestones like Ethereum and the BNB, the leaders. Solana came close. So would XDC network be challenging that approach or not, that trajectory or not? Let us check this out. An article, XDC Network Introduction Redefining Trade Finance. So, for XDC Network to hit those heights, it has to have a tremendous impact upon huge markets. So, which market it is tapping in? It is tapping in the trade finance market, which I think is around $19.1 trillion market cap at the moment. It is also working on tokenization, which is set to be placed around $16.1 in till the 2030. So it is tapping huge markets. Alongside, it has its own smart contract abilities, and it has that layer one capabilities where new projects are going to be built on it, like GBAX, like Ply, like XSwap, Storex. So that is also going to give it a huge boost as well. So let us check this out. Introduction to the XDC network. Credits to Tokenizer, a great researcher. Introduction to the XDC network. The XDC network advantage. Enterprise ready blockchain. The XDC network is a third generation layer 1 blockchain network specifically designed with enterprise use cases in mind, particularly international trade and finance. Thanks to its unique hybrid protocol, the XDC network has successfully penetrated the regulatory aspects of these sectors and can cater to the enterprise and institution side of this market. A major advantage of XDC network lies in its ability to offer the best of both worlds, the transparency of public blockchain transactions coupled with the speed and security of a permissioned blockchain that settles in 2 seconds and averages 0.405 XDC fee per transaction. The public side of the network, accessible to all participants, facilitates basic transactions and data transparency. Simultaneously, it offers enterprises the ability to construct private applications within the network, ensuring the privacy of sensitive data. Uh, sorry. Ethereum scaling challenges tackled by the XDC network. Breaking from the traditional crypto ethos of anonymity and decentralization, the XDC network acknowledges this need for privacy in certain business applications to ensure these businesses function optimally without potentially revealing sensitive information. Okay, the XDC network was other layer 1 blockchains. In a direct comparison with other popular layer 1 applications, the XDC network excels. It processes transactions faster and operates on a more affordable and sustainable network. The XDC network provides enterprises worldwide with a decentralized yet hybrid blockchain, enabling real-time gross settlements to expedite the finance side and cross-border smart contracts to accelerate global trade. Scalable utility, the uniqueness of XDC network. The XDC network isn't just fighting the current legacy trade and finance system, it is aiming to disrupt and digitize these sectors within our present framework. Built through IBM's Quorum and Ethereum to possess hybrid blockchain capabilities, it is EVM compatible, implying that any decentralized applications on Ethereum can conveniently migrate into the XDC ecosystem. So this gives it an efficient and seamless approach. XDC network, a hub for all crypto enthusiasts. The XDC network promotes inclusivity and versatility, making it an ideal network for all participants in the aggregate crypto ecosystem, including retailers, institutions, and developers. It fosters global liquidity pools, private applications, and other private networks built on top of the XDC protocol. XDC network's strategic partnerships and regulations. The XDC network, the first blockchain platform built with a focus on global trade and finance innovation. So this has that first mover advantage in terms of its focus being on global trade and finance innovation, has received significant adoption and acceptance from respected organizations in these sectors. The XDC network has achieved this by working with various high-level institutions and enterprises within the TFD initiative, Trade Finance Distribution Initiative, and DNI initiative, further enhancing the regulated and compatible integration of this innovative technology. So this is totally regulated and compatible and working with huge names in global trade and finance. R3 partnership and connect regulations. As the first blockchain platform built directly with the intentions to innovate our world of global trade and finance, XDC has not only seen growing amounts of demand to utilize their network, but also seen very strong levels of adoption and acceptance by some high entity and respected organizations within these sectors. One of the largest companies in providing enterprise-grade software and technological services, R3 is arguably best known for their business-centric permissioned blockchain platform, Corda. This is huge, which has seen adoption from enterprises all around the world to bring the utility of blockchain and distributed ledgers to their respective sectors. By utilizing the Impel DASL crypto bridge built on Corda as a solution for cross-distributed ledger interoperability, Corda has managed to bridge XDC network to interoperate within the Corda ecosystem to allow institutions and businesses access to the applications on XDC, where institutions' data can be privately kept on Corda with only certain data points to flow into XDC, as XDC will be one of the many settlement tokens for the enterprises utilizing Corda to augment Corda into a platform enterprises can freely utilize without any siloed applications. The unique approach and future potential of XDC network, unlike other layer 1 blockchain applications like Ethereum, Polkadot, or Solana, Xinfin has focused on building a platform to address the needs of the trade and finance industry. So this is more than just another layer 1 blockchain. This has to be kept in mind when we talk about price potentials and market caps in the future. So this has to be kept in mind. To be honest with you, this has huge potential because this is not your everyday layer 1. By digitizing trading instruments and documents, Xinfin is one of the paperless trade ecosystems at the forefront of this $19 trillion trade industry. So look at this huge market that XDC network is tapping into when considering the market cap of Ethereum at the moment, $200 billion, and for XDC to reach $3 in with the total supply, not even with the circulating supply, with the total supply, it would have to have a market cap of around $115 billion. But let's see, check this out, what huge market industry it is tapping into and triggering. So let us move ahead. As Xinfin continues to develop and build strong connections with influential players, the prospect of gaining substantial market share or even powering the entire sector through their protocol becomes an ever closer reality. Trade Finance, decentralizing finance on the XDC network. XDC network is working with huge names in global trade finance. Trade Finance powered by XDC protocol. Perhaps the most popular application on the Xinfin network is Trade Finance, a peer-to-peer decentralized finance-focused application. It offers a secure capital market for the digitization of assets, allowing real-time tracking with IoT integration, Internet of Things integration, compatible with current legacy systems, and ISO20022 compliant. So give it a thought for a second. It is working on digitization of assets, the tokenization aspects of it, as well as it has an Internet of Things integration. These are just not elements. They are huge sectors. Internet of Things is a huge sector. Tokenization or digitization of assets is a huge sector in itself, which tokenization is expected to grow at a tremendous pace, and it is expected to have a cap of around $16.1 trillion in 2030. And Furthermore, it is compatible with the current legacy systems. With current legacy systems, we mean the traditional finance, the traditional payment structure, the traditional way of doing things, of doing conducting finance and trade. So it is compatible with that, replacing that, and to take with there's a concept in crypto that crypto is taking over. It is much easier to integrate it and give the current legacy system a use case instead of destroying everything, which is not feasible whatsoever. So XDC is working with current legacy systems, and it is ISO20022 compliant, which is the new messaging standard for all banks, financial institutions alike, which is going to be the standard coming 2025 November. This is going to be the basic standard and the basic messaging standard for payments going forward. So XDC is doing everything correctly. Trade finance is poised to be a game changer in the enterprise blockchain technology sector. So you guys can see how much XDC is working. Current Pay and others Infinite powered application aims to resolve the latency and risk issues plaguing an existing global payment system. My contract simplifying smart contracts with XDC Network. Xinfin, with its institutional and enterprise grade focus, supports several applications centered around micropayments and microservices using the XDC token. So you guys can see that XDC is tapping in huge markets. It is working on a lot of things. It is not your mere just a random layer one token. It is a rather significant competitor to Ethereum, dominating the space due to its nature as it transcends the layer one blockchain. But even if keeping that layer one aspect and the smart contracts of it in the forefront, we can see that there are really good projects being built on top of it. Projects like Globiance Exchange. It is a crypto bank. It is basically giving you access to cryptocurrency as well as the traditional banking aspects of it. So this is a global. It's going to be a compliant, regulated, licensed bank. It has applied and has received license from countries all across the world. So basically coins like these, projects like these are being built on top of XDC network. StoreX, a cloud storage system, plugin and oracle of XDC XSwap protocol. It is the swap of XDC network. Prime numbers ecosystem. These are the projects that are being built on top of XDC network, and this is surely going to be exceeding in the future. Many other coins are going to be built on top of XDC network. It is a huge ecosystem consisting of smart contracts, consisting of coins being built on top of it, but most primarily it is working on huge sectors like trade finance, tokenization of bills, of documents, and whatever. Global supply chain of finance is huge. It is working with international players like ITFA. The TFD initiative was established by ITFA. What is ITFA? It is the International Trade and Forfeiting Association. So basically, the TFD initiative established by the ITFA was to boost automation and transparency in trade asset and risk distribution. Members include major global financial institutions and leading service providers such as ABN, AMRO, Santander Asset Management, ING Bank, SMBC, ANZ, Commonwealth Bank of Australia, Texel Group, and investment partners and more. You guys can see that such huge banks are working with this initiative, and check this out. We welcome XDC, Xinfin's XDC network to TFD initiative, as this enables us to bridge the US dollar 19 trillion trade finance asset class with any type of funder through tokenization and digital assets. So if this is not huge, then what is? When we say, can XDC realistically reach these highs of market cap? Looking into the industries it is tapping, even $115 billion might seem rather small in my opinion when looking at these huge tremendous markets and the partnerships that XDC is having. We have to be a bit conservative, obviously, in terms of price predictions and whatnot. This is not financial advice, but looking at what this is doing, this has the enormous capabilities to reach enormous heights, gargantuan heights basically. XDC Network, a network utility providing smart contract technology to produce cryptographic tokens, has been selected to join the TFD initiative by fintech veteran Andre Casterman, whose impressive track record includes over 20 years at Swift, leading various technology innovations in interbank payments. So you guys can see how much potential XDC has, and how on and which brands and companies it is working with, the names. The aim of the DNI initiative is to fully digitize bills of exchange and promissory notes. XDC is in the midst of them. You guys can see clearly that XDC is developing and progressing at a tremendous pace. It is taking the right moves. DNI initiative attracts 12 new members. Yes, check this out. As we enter the commercialization phase of DNI initiative, we are delighted to welcome 12 institutions to the initiative: UK Export Finance, HMRC, Nokia, Emirates NBD, Lloyds Bank, SMBC, Mitigram, CargoX, Automexes, Norex International, Coriolis Technologies, and XDC Network. So you guys can see that in global trade finance, XDC is moving at a tremendous pace. ICC, WTO, have you heard about World Trade Organization? If you haven't, you've been living under a lock. I've been living under a lock. Whoever doesn't know about WTO needs to be well aware that it is huge. Citigroup and Trade Finance Global recognize XDC Network's potential in trade finance. So considering all of this, check this out. Xinfin XDC Network Singapore CEO predicts global blockchain adoption due to the legal acceptance of digital trade documents. It is working on digital trade documents as well. The model law MLETR, which is the standard of the United Nations, it is working with compliant entities. The XDC network team says it is set to bridge the $19 trillion trade finance asset class through tokenization. It is working to tokenize the trade finance, the bridge the $19 trillion trade finance asset class. And this has XDC has the first mover advantage. Previously, TradeTech partnered with Xinfin XDC Network to launch the first regulated token trader. So as far as the question was concerned is in this video, can XDC network reach $3? So for it to reach $3, it has to basically have a market cap of around 115 billion, which is 43.5% less than the current market cap of Ethereum. So for XDC network to reach $3, it has to have almost a $115 billion market cap. Is it realistically possible? Somewhere down the line, years down the line, when XDC develops a lot, for it to achieve that? The answer is an absolute yes. This is not a moonboy prediction whatsoever. This is realistic in terms of the market it is tapping into. Yes, there are a lot of things that have to be considered, like the other things that need to be considered, like would it be successful, would the partnerships go on, and would it transform or not the industry? But the potential is there. XDC is in the forefront of things. It is the forefront of transforming the trade finance as well. It is in the forefront of providing enterprise solutions to institutions, to entities, and it is in the forefront of working with banks. So keeping everything in the backdrop, the XDC network can reach $3 in the future. So guys, if you like this video, make sure to share, like, and subscribe. And if you're interested in any of these coins, the utility coins, you can get a rough idea of what we discuss. So make sure to stay tuned and subscribe for regular videos. Like we always say, until next time, stay tuned and stay blessed.